Hey, folks, this is Nick.
And I'm Brandon, and this is Coast to Coast.
I like how that's recorded. Where to put my headphones? Shit.
Oh my God. I think I know you. I think I've met you once before.
Yeah. Who's this stranger that I've got on my screen now that I swear
You look
I met this guy
familiar.
before, but dude, I haven't seen you in like a million years. What's going on? How you been?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, do we want to just keep going and say hello to the folks, or do you want to redo?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, we're going. Dude. Oh, I got something for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I told you I was going to wait to try them until we sat down. So just so everybody knows, yes. Nick sent me some stuff in the mail, and I don't know what this is over here. Oh, it's just my counter. Let me cover that with the green screen. There we go. Nick sent me some stuff in the mail, and he included some coffee crisp from the episode with jam.
That's right.
Because, Nick's always eating. And he advised us that this was, and I quote, the main ingredient was deliciousness. So I'm going to be the judge of that.
That's right.
I'm actually looking forward to this, dude. It's been in the freezer ever since you and I talked, like 2 or 3 days after you sent it. So of course,
it didn't feel melty when you got it out.
A little bit, but I think they're good to go now. Okay, let's see here. Coffee Crisp by Nestle, or Nestle.
Nestle.
Let's see. I'm kind of scared. It is kind of like a Kit Kat wafer.
Yeah.
I was right.
Similar. You're eating coffee.
I'm waiting for the coffee to hit me, but I'm not getting like a strong coffee flavor. It's almost like a peanut butter.
What?
Yeah. Maybe it's because it melted in my garage before I put it in the freezer. I don't know. Dude, that's good. That's actually pretty good. All right. Well, it's official. I'm going to keep eating this. Nick's going to entertain everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Dude, that's good.
It's good shit.
I can understand why you eat these now. Holy crap. 260 calories per bar. Dude, are you trying to freaking kill me? What the hell? Oh, there's a coffee.
Got it?
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Good. Holy crap.
I told you.
Wow. Okay. Ingredients: sugar, vegetable oil, A bunch of other stuff. Big words. Fortified wheat flour. More big words. Modified milk ingredients. Some more big words. Let's see here. Cocoa butter. Chocolate. Soy something kind of big word. Soy lecithin. I don't know what that means. And then it says coffee. No shit. You put coffee in your coffee crisp. Get out of town.
I still say it.
Lactose, cocoa, baking soda, yeast. Really, really big words. And my favorite of all, I love seeing this every time I read the ingredients of something. Natural flavors. Contains milk, soy, and wheat. All right.
I still say deliciousness.
Dude, that is awesome.
Wafer bar with coffee cream center and other natural flavors.
Oh, natural flavor.
Now I got to eat mine because I love these damn things.
Ooh,
We're both eating on the show today.
this is weird. You know what we should do? We just start like taste testing food. Like screw everything else.
Yeah.
Let's just eat and like gain weight on the show. Like, every week people will see it like, oh, yep.
Today
This guy's
we're
gained a
eating.
couple pounds this week. Been testing shit.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's funny because I'm not really big on the on like the wafer kind of stuff. Like I don't like Kit Kat bars.
Really?
actually.
Kit Kats are
Yeah. I don't like them, dude. And it's not because of the chocolate or the flavor or anything. It's I don't like those wafer kind of things. But this maybe it's the coffee. Maybe it's the coffee. I don't know.
I told
Dude,
you.
how much caffeine do they put in this bad boy? Because if this wakes me up and gets me through until the 1 a.m. feeding time for my daughter, I'm stoked. I'm going to be eating this other one too. Okay. Just saying.
I told you. I said, oh, it's fucking good, dude. What's it? What is it? What's in it? It's delicious.
Deliciousness. Yeah. You weren't mistaken, buddy. Just saying.
Now you can tell Jam.
Haven't talked to each other in like 2 weeks because life gets in the way. And what's the first thing we do? Hey, let's eat some coffee crisp. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. I bit off more than I can chew. Sorry.
Oh my God. So
I don't like it when people talk with food in their mouth. And here I am doing it. I feel like an asshole. All right. So what were you going to say? As you take a bite.
This is a very good beginning.
Dude, this might have to be our permanent intro. Welcome to the show. We're going to mouth some coffee crisp and then we'll get started.
We're wiring up.
Got to wake up.
So did you guys go back to work?
Okay, so we were back at work for a while. And then on oh man, what was it? May 10th? I think it was May 10th. We got sent back home to telework because there was like a COVID thing and I'm still working from home.
So you are?
Yeah. Rumor has it that we might be going back on Monday, but that has yet to be confirmed. So I'm trying to figure out how to because we all have to get another COVID test before we go back to work. But this time they're not going to have us go to the center to do it. So I'm trying to find one local around here that's like free and send my results to them because I already know what it's going to say. Because I mean, I haven't really left the house. Like, you know, didn't have it last time they tested me. Pretty sure I ain't got it now. A week and a half later.
I thought about it because I seen an article where it said California by June something they're going to go get rid of social distancing and all that.
Yeah, it's what was it? It wasn't social distancing. It was
that's what I read.
The masks and everything. June 15th, if I remember correctly, is what the our governor said. I'm not gonna say the statement that I was going to initially say because I might get in trouble. But anyway,
Anyway.
But supposedly it's like, if you've been vaccinated, come June 15th, you can pretty much live your life mask free. Whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna eat my coffee crisp and be happy.
Hey, everybody, it's Nick.
And I'm Brandon from the Coast to Coast podcast show. Nick and I have been cooking up some stuff in the background with our admin team, and we are super excited to announce it to you. So without further ado, Nick.
Hey guys, we got something cool and unique, something we're pretty sure nobody else is doing.
Mhm.
We have a group for our podcast, Coast to Coast group. We are on the Line app.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have different kinds of challenges. There's so much going on in this room, we can't really tell you everything because it'd be a long ad. But the Line app has live calls. We can call each other, video calls. You can instantly talk to us. We chat all the time in it. So you could talk to us any point, 24/7. You got something to say, you got a question to ask, you got a suggestion for the show or anything, you can boom right away. If you don't have Line app, not a big deal. You can get it. It's simple, easy download on Androids, on iOS. It's on PC and it's on Mac.
That's right. Literally all you guys have to do is just download the app, install the app, whatever. It's quick, it's free. Search for the group name Coast to Coast. And if for some reason you guys can't find the group, maybe you're just, lazy like us and you want it to be easier, then all you would have to do is head on over to any of our other social media accounts. You can find us on Instagram, Coast_2_Coast. You can find us on TikTok, Coast2 Coast 010. You can find us on Facebook, Coast to Coast. I mean, it's pretty fucking repetitive if you think about it. Once you're there on any of those social media pages, send us a private message with the words "drop me a line," and we will make every attempt possible to get you that invite to the group. The other thing too is if you need some help with setting up the Line app for whatever reason, you have questions, it's being finicky for you in that private message format with us, we will do our best to walk you through the setup as well.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, absolutely.
And while you're there, DM and say you're on TikTok and that's where you want to message us through. While you're there, check out the goof off challenges. We may have one up and you can join those. Check all our social media because we're doing all kinds of things everywhere. There's a lot going on. We want you to enjoy it with us. That's right.
More to come for sure.
So hopefully you join us.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
That's really weird to me. I wonder if this will. No, stop. I'm trying to send you a link to something that I saw earlier. We should probably play it on the show today because it was entertaining as shit, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
Well,
and I know you know how to do things, so I'm quite literally sending you a TikTok video right now.
You think I know how to do things? Oh boy, there it is.
You're smarter than me with this stuff. I don't know how it's done. Do I need to send it to your Line app? Oh, by the way, in case everybody doesn't know, Nick, Mr. Editor in Chief here, insert Line app ad, right?
I didn't insert Line app ad in today's episode. I already did it and it's all uploaded.
Cool.
S2, I didn't do it. I'll do it on next week's. But we both failed. Last week's episode has no title or description.
Oh no.
It's all blank. Neither one of us did it. It was a very weird episode anyway. We were just like
It was after
you had the kid episode. And we didn't really talk a lot, so it was almost like we were just talking.
That was the one that we classified as the filler episode or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, only thing about that coffee crisp, I got to keep hitting my mute button here because I'm burping like a son of a bitch.
What?
I don't know. I think I've eaten way too much food. We had pizza tonight, so there's that. Pizza always messes with my belly.
Oh, pizza. Oh.
I love pizza, dude, but it messes with me something fierce, bud.
Okay, well, we got to take a minute here to do a little plug for a friend of ours.
Yes. We're talking about Colin, right?
Boom, there's our buddy.
Yes.
So our buddy Colin, he has a internet radio show. It's on the KGFA. His show's called The Nitty Gritty, as you can see. It is Tuesdays, 7 to 9. Replay on Wednesdays, 2 to 4.
Yeah. And
A
it's
lot of
awesome.
good stuff.
It is awesome.
I haven't put any of my stuff on since the first one I did. I've been so busy.
Well, you know what I like about his show is it appeals to the Smule users and the Smule community because it's Smule songs. And that's badass.
It's cool.
That's cool. That goes back to what you and I had talked about months ago. We had toyed with the idea of like finding Smule songs, just random people that we thought were good singers, and asking them if we could feature their stuff on the show. I still think we need to do that, man.
We need to get on
that. Was a super cool idea, and it was your idea, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
We talked about that last week, and then I started looking, and then we ended up not being able to do anything last week, and then I totally dropped the ball and forgot.
Well, I'm just saying, you know,
and if we get some listeners,
you were showing some embarrassing stuff online. Baby shark.
Oh
no,
dude, that reminds me.
Oh, what?
I had the. Damn it! I should have did it.
What?
What's your shirt size? What's your wife's shirt size?
No.
What?
I don't.
Come on. I know you've got to be probably at least a large, if not a extra large, because you're the same height as me.
I'm a schmedium.
No. How is that possible?
I'm a schmedium. Would you like me to stand up?
I wear an extra large, and I'm a half inch shorter than you.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
I'm not really a schmedium.
I found Daddy Shark shirt and Mama Shark shirt.
Jesus.
Says I'm Daddy Shark. Do.
That's great.
I wasn't going to tell you. I wanted to get you and your wife's shirt size, and I was just going to send it, and you're going to be like, "What a dick."
Is there? I don't see a tag on here. Yeah, I ain't got no tag. Sorry.
Your shirt might have one, but you don't have one.
I'm this size.
Yeah, it looks like a large.
No, it's definitely a large. I don't come close to a medium anymore.
I didn't think so.
Let alone a schmedium.
I knew it.
I used to be a schmedium kind of guy.
What, when you're 16?
Then I got a belly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was schmedium all the way up until about 28-ish, somewhere in there. Yeah. And then I found the comfort of a large and realized I didn't have to suck it in as much. I can just let my belly hang out a little bit now. It's more comfortable.
Holy moly.
Got the Dunlap disease. My belly Dunlapped over my belt. Just like.
Oh, man.
Oh,
dude, I had a ball at my camp last week.
I wanted to ask you about that, and you beat me to it.
It was great.
What'd y'all do?
More work.
Don't say camp.
We camped.
More work. We camped.
We got trails cleared and marked, and we're actually, there's so many trails, we're naming them like Creek Road and Camp Road. And yeah.
Nice. Do you have a coast to coast lane yet?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah. Coast to coast court or something.
That'd be cool.
I'm actually tracing. I got an app. I think I told you that in one episode.
Yeah.
Where when I drive it, it maps it. So when I get them all traced and mapped colored, then I'm going to print it out and I'll have like a map so people come to ride. I can, hey, here's a map.
Dude, that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
I want to come ride hella bad.
You got to come ride, dude.
Hella bad. Well, we calculated it out. What is it? It was like 1 day and 12 hours worth of a drive. That's straight through nonstop.
That's if you drive, or you just get in a damn plane. You don't fly, do you?
That costs money, like up front.
So does driving.
Yeah. How much are plane tickets now, anyways? Are they
I don't
still
know. They
super
were
cheap?
cheap, but they're probably going to jump back up now because everybody's going to start traveling again.
Oh, I would imagine. Although I did hear a rumor that apparently it might be a requirement that we get vaccinated in order to fly. I don't know.
Guess I'm not flying. I don't care to fly anyway.
Dude, I don't do good on planes.
I used to love it, but I don't like it anymore.
I hate flying. Scares the pants off of me. Kind of like in our pilot, you took your pants off for reals. No, it scares flying scares the crap out of me. Once I'm up in the air, it's fine and dandy, but it's the takeoff and the landing. Homie, don't play that game. Nope.
Really?
I put the old death grip on both of the armrests, and I understand that, it's the right thing. You give the armrest to the person next to you. Nope, those bitches are mine on takeoff and on landing. Don't touch them because I'm fixing to rip them out the floor.
You're one of those people.
Oh, dude, I cannot stand flying. I don't cry anymore.
Anymore? I don't cry
anymore. No, dude, I don't know what it is, man. Like, I understand, they say it's the safest way to travel and all that BS and whatnot, but like, if God wanted me to fly, he'd have given me wings. Just saying. It freaks me out. Plus, on a plane, you are not in control of shit.
Nope.
Talk about literally handing your life into the palm of another human being.
You're floating miles up in the air in a big metal box.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have a quarter tank of fuel.
You better land this sumbitch. I'll walk.
Imagine you get the window seat and you look out and all you see is fuel dumping out because there's a damaged tank.
Dude, don't mess with them. I already got enough shit going through my brain when I'm on an airplane, man. I don't need more. Oh, you know what one of my biggest fears of being on a plane is? Being over the ocean and something like that happens.
Ooh,
where they're like we got to put the plane down kind of thing, but you're still, hours away from your destination. You're too far out to turn around and you're not close enough to get to your destination. So they got to put it down in the water. What was his name? Status that did it in the Hudson over there in New York. I can't remember the pilot's name, but Tom Hanks did a movie on it. What was that guy's name? Damn it.
We'll call him George.
No, I don't want to like be mean and diss on him.
I'm dissing on him.
Fuck.
That's pretty heroic what he did.
Hell yeah. Dude is a hero and a national treasure. I just can't remember his name. I'm sorry.
No, it's even better to think about is if you did have to be landed in the ocean, then you sit there and you float in the ocean just on this little piece of seat.
Exactly. You know what else is in the ocean? Fucking sharks.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about baby shark. I'm talking about daddy shark. Jaws and shit.
Whales.
Oh, dude, that scares the shit out of me. Now I'm all fired up. You done did it. I'm all fired up.
I done did it.
Nick fired me up. Oh. Shit. Oh, God, planes.
Is that right?
I don't like boats either.
Really? I like boats, but I don't want to do like when I lived on the Outer Banks. They're like, we're going fishing. We're going to go about 30 miles out of shore. I'm like, no.
I'm okay, like going fishing, right? I'm okay with that.
A canal or a river or something where you're not far from shore.
Yeah, I'm talking like a big boat, like a cruise liner. So I have never been on a cruise. Never been on a cruise. Don't really feel like going down with the Titanic.
Nope. No cruise for me.
I mean, the thought of it is kind of appealing, right? Like you're
No, it ain't.
just out there and you're going to this
It's
destination.
worse than flying, dude. For me, you're on a boat that's just loaded with how many people? It's packed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nowhere to go.
That's the thing. That's what gets me. If something goes wrong, you can't go no place.
And see, here's the thing: when that thing goes down, if you're not on one of the lifeboats and you get away from it, the downforce of that boat sinking causes a suction, and it'll actually pull you with it.
Dude, stop it. You made planes worse for me today. You're making a fucking cruise worse for me today. My face keeps getting blended in with the green screen, even though I got no green on it.
Yeah, I see that. Speaking of your face, I'm impressed.
What?
You got the beard trimmers out, and instead of shaving it to the skin, you just shaped it. I can't believe it.
Dude.
You showed that online, and I was like, you were like, here's the shaver. And I was like, oh,
dun, da, da, da,
here he goes.
Da, da, da,
You're like, look, it's chiseled. I'm like, holy shit.
Dude, like I said in the video, that's about the only way I get a chiseled jawline nowadays. No, I was looking at it because I was in the bathroom. Don't worry about what I was doing in there.
Does your thumb hurt again?
Anyway, I looked in the mirror and I'm like, fuck, I look homeless. Like, holy shit. I look like one unkempt son of a bitch. And my birthday's coming up. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to look homeless on my birthday. So let me go ahead and shape this up. Never mind that, you know, I'm supposed to be going back to work next week. Nope, my birthday's coming up. I'm going to do it for that.
What a weirdo.
Oh, I don't know. It was literally a spur of the moment thing, dude. I was actually going to go jump in a shower. You and your coffee, Chris. I gotta know. I was getting ready to go take a shower because we were going to go somewhere later in the day. Can't remember for the life of me what we did. And this is like just yesterday.
And you
That's
can't
how much
remember
sleep I haven't gotten. Oh, we were talking about going out, but then we didn't go out. That's right. We ended up ordering food. We DoorDash. We stayed in. So I did this for nothing.
We DoorDash too.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Mexican food, and I felt yucky later.
Mexican food didn't agree with the belly. I hate it when that happens because I love Mexican food.
Mm.
I'm just gonna sit here silently and let you eat so we can hear the crunch.
So
I'm gonna do to you what you did to me 30 minutes ago.
I have something interesting to say. We'll talk about.
Ooh.
It kind of comes off of after we crash in a plane and die or sink in a ship and drown.
Okay. So it comes after death. Awesome.
Have you ever been in any, or do you believe in haunted houses?
Okay. You won't go down that road. Have I ever been in any haunted houses, or do I believe in haunted houses? Okay, so here's the thing. As far as haunted houses, like well known, where they like do tours and all that kinds of shit. No, haunted houses for like Halloween and all that, you know, the whatever with the monsters and shit. Yeah, they don't do it for me. But if you're talking like legit,
I'm talking legit.
Believe in ghosts. Yes, I do. Absolutely do. Because here's the thing. When I was a kid, I can't remember exactly how old I was, but I was over at my grandparents' house and two of my cousins were with me. We were all in the same bedroom, getting ready to go to sleep. They had just conned me into sneaking out and down the hall to go steal some Oreos from the cupboard. And I made it back undetected by grandma and grandpa. I was like, right. So we each ate our Oreos. We were getting ready to go to bed. And next thing I know, we're literally all waking up at the same time. Dude, I don't remember falling asleep. Can't recall at all. But we all woke up at pretty much the exact same time, and we saw the exact same figure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was about a 6'4" man, right? Like silhouette of a man with a big old cowboy hat on. And we could hear his spurs as he was stepping around the room. And I'm getting goosebumps right now.
That's cool.
Oh, we could hear his spurs as he was taking his steps around the room. Fuck. Why you gotta do this shit to me, man? Anyway, he went over onto a corner over there. The door to get out was over there. All three of us jumped up, ran out, right? Ran to Grandma and Grandpa, who are still in the living room, both. So I would normally say not a soul in the house, but that would be wrong. Not a single other person besides Grandma and Grandpa and the three of us. And I knew right then and there. Because we said there's a man in the room. Grandpa went in there. Nothing. And then guess what? We had to go back in to sleep.
In that room.
Excuse me? Oh, yeah, you're going to sleep in here. Yes, sir, Grandpa. That was my well, I'll say first. I want to say only, but my first experience with quote unquote supernatural activity. Don't like talking about it, man. It freaks me out.
Well, what I'm pretty sure is my first interaction
Mm-hmm.
when I first started going back to see my mother down south. One of those summers I went. No, it was when I was staying. I don't remember. All I know is I was there. There was one room she had to have bunk beds in it. I had cats at the time.
Were the
And
cats
I'm-
living in the bunk beds?
Huh?
Did the cats live in the bunk beds?
No, they lived in the whole house.
Oh.
Anyways, so I'm on the bottom bunk sleeping. I'm sleeping in that room. And I get woke up in the middle of the night to hearing these cats meowing. Like, you ever hear a cat like cry, like almost sounds like a baby, where they're just like,
Yeah.
like a real kind of cry.
Yeah,
Kinda
our cat does it
creepy.
every single night. It sucks.
Dude, so I hear this. I got two of them doing it. And I look up, and they're pacing back and forth in my doorway, just meowing, like going bananas.
Like just in your door, not like
Just
the
in-
hall,
no,
just
just
the
my doorway. Just the doorway.
What
They're
the
circling in the
hell?
doorway, going. "Rah!"
Was the door open?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, whatever. I lay back down. I'm laying there, and all of a sudden the bunk bed shakes a little bit.
Huh?
I'm thinking my cat's like jumped up on it. I look up. They're still pacing in the damn doorway.
Dude, I
I lay
really
back
want to
down
look
for a
over
minute.
my shoulder right now.
Dude, no, I'm doing like you as I'm talking about it. I'm getting that chill.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, it felt like a weight on me. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't talk. I couldn't move. I was just stuck. I was just like, couldn't do nothing. I was like, almost like being paralyzed.
Dude, you're giving me goosebumps.
It was the weirdest friggin' feeling ever. And I laid there and I'm like, trying to move. And then all of a sudden, what seemed like 20 minutes, it's probably seconds, but all of a sudden I was able to just turn over. And then, it was so weird, dude. That's happened to me twice. It happened one other time in the farm. How about
Wait,
weird?
whoa. Oh, dude, I got goosebumps again. Anyway, so that happened at your mother's house, but the other time happened at a different place?
Yeah. The other place had lots of action.
What the hell?
So at my mother's house, there's a thing they said which seemed pretty true. They always said that on full moon nights, if you pay attention, all the dogs, a ghost of something will walk down the road. You don't really see it. And they're like, oh, yeah, whenever it happens, the dogs, you'll see them run at the road and they'll run along the road barking like there's something there. Dude, no kidding. I was up one night. We were staying at my mother's. We're up late. I'm on the front porch. It's full moon night. All of a sudden, we had a shitload of dogs. All of a sudden, all the dogs in the neighborhood, it's just a gravel country road. Copperhead Road we live on.
Okay.
The dogs just start booking. They get all the way to the gate and they're just running the fence line, barking at the road. There's freaking nothing there.
Nothing there.
That was weird too.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
You got another one? Because I got more, dude.
Nope.
I got some ones that are real
nope.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
The farmhouse had, I think I told you this, did I? A little family grave in front.
Family
in the
grave
front
in front.
yard.
No, you haven't told me this.
No? There's a bunch of just like a rock where slaves would be buried, and they were kind of sunken because they're all shallow graves.
Okay.
But then there was these three graves that were headstones marked, and they had like a brass or a bronze like cross at the foot on each one.
How old is this site?
The house was built in 1800s.
Holy crap. Okay.
So these guys were in the Civil War, and they were buried there. As a matter of fact, the guy in the middle was General Lee's tailor, the guy that followed him around and kept his suit all nice.
What?
It says right on his headstone, General Lee's tailor.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So
that's kind of a happier note. Thank goodness.
There was one night when like a hurricane came through.
Okay.
Tropical stormy, really. And that night, everybody's sleeping. The next morning, everybody gets up. They all run out of their bedrooms, and everybody describes the same damn thing happening. This green light glow visited like each room. Everybody got up and said, "Did you see that green glow?" Yes, it was green. It was like, yeah, I seen the green. Everybody described the same exact thing. In that house, you could hear like, it sounded like somebody doing dishes in the kitchen. It was weird.
Nope. I'm done. Not going there. Nope, not going there.
My brother and his wife stayed out there in the snow one day in his barn when they first bought it, but the people weren't out of it yet. So they kind of camped in it. It was 150 acres.
Okay.
And they seen kind of a ghostly figure. It was a really bad snowy night. That's the house where I was upstairs in my upstairs room, and I'm laying in bed. That same thing, I got like pinned down. But the oddest thing is my eyes were open that time. But all I could see is, you know, when you have a TV that's got no station, it's that black and gray, like the fuzzy, just nothing.
Static, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I could see us like that and something telling me, stare at it. And I'm like, that was weird. And then I kind of shook free of it and went, it was weird.
And then just rolled over and went to bed like nothing happened. Slept like
what
a
else
baby.
am I going to do?
Get the fuck out of the house. Hello. Now, there was this one's kind of a happy one. I like this one.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a vehicle at the time, and I had a buddy who was going through a rough patch, and it was quite a jaunt to their house. I'm talking like miles and miles and miles, like, you know, double digit kind of miles. But my buddy was having a hard time, and I'm like, you know what? I'm on my way. I don't know when I'll get there. I'm walking, obviously, but I'm on my way. So I'm walking down the road. First things first, I got stopped by the popo, by the local sheriffs. Like, what are you doing?
Late?
Yeah, dude, it was like midnight. They're like, what are you doing? And I told him the story. So I got a buddy, he's going through a hard time. He lives down yonder way, and I ain't got no vehicle, but I'm going to help him out. Can you give me a ride? Right? They're like, no, I can't give you a ride. Anyway, they let me go. Obviously, because I'm literally not doing anything wrong. I'm just walking down the freaking road. I got a backpack on, and I look homeless, I guess. I don't know. And anyways, I'm walking, and there's like no side of the road for you to actually walk on. So I'm walking in this ditch, right? And there's like river rocks and all kinds of boulders and shit. And dude, it's like this far from the road, right? So I'm like, here are cars driving by, and here's me, like 2.5 feet away. Luckily it was late and there weren't really any cars. Thank God.
You're wearing black.
Well, yeah, because that was the only jacket I had. And my backpack was black too. But I'm walking and I trip. And as I trip into the road, I see headlights on the road. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking die. This is how it goes. And I hear the car and I'm getting closer and closer to the ground. Like I'm putting my arms out, getting ready to catch myself and all this shit. And I'm like, he gonna hit me. I shit you not. No clue how it happened. Like, dude, I fucking teleported.
What?
I'm not kidding. Like, I'm gonna fucking cry about it in a second. That makes me emotional when I think about this one. Dude, I was feet away from hitting the ground and catching myself. And in a split second, I was 10 feet further than I was, watching that car drive by, standing.
You're giving me chills.
Standing.
You know what that's called?
And hang on. I know exactly what that's called because I saw the figure float away.
Angel.
Yep.
All day long.
Freaked me out. But you want to know the feeling that I had?
Peace.
Yep. Like everything's going to be okay. Like, you know, that warm, fuzzy feeling you have inside? It was kind of like that. You know what happened next? Not 10 seconds later, I get a phone call from another couple friends of mine who happened to be down in my neck of the woods. And they lived up literally like around the corner from my buddy. And they're like, hey, Metz, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just, walking to, we'll call him Bob, walking to Bob's house. Dude, that's going to take you like the entire night. You know how far that is? Yeah. Where are you right now? I'm over here. Oh, we're right around the corner. I can pick you up in like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Cool. That's how that night went.
Wow.
I was at my buddy's house like 20 minutes later.
You were looked after.
Don't know why to this day. Haven't figured it out. I'm here for something. It'll happen when it happens.
It's because you had to be on Coast to Coast.
You know what? They really wanted me to have some coffee crisp. Not a sponsor yet.
This is starting off goofy, but this show is going to end up turning into something that saves the world.
Oh, we'll see.
Like,
we'll see.
You ever
but
watch
that was my
Ted?
best interaction. That one was
That's an awesome interaction.
I have not seen any of the Bill and Ted movies.
Really?
Not
like
a single
Stallions, like their music's supposed to save the world.
Yeah, I understand the premise because my wife watches them and she just watched the new one that they did.
Did they? I haven't seen it yet.
And I haven't, dude. I haven't even seen the first one. She's told me all about them. Okay.
So
I do have one more kind of horrifying ghost story.
Okay. Because I got more too.
It's really trippy. And this is the only other thing that's ever happened to me. So I've had like 3 things in my life happen.
Oh, I've had several, dude.
Oh, dude, that freaks me out. Okay, so
do you want to tell yours or do you want me to tell a couple and then you tell yours? Because I got a lot.
Oh, man. Okay, you go. You go, because I really don't want to think about mine. It scares the shit out of me.
So there's some in the country where I was, but I'm going to jump forward to a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
When didn't I tell you about I at one time was property managing for some rich dude and I stayed in this huge fucking mansion house.
Oh, you didn't tell me about the huge mansion house.
Oh, I should show you a picture. It was a 3-story, huge, damn crazy house. It's like the house of the city. Like it's
okay.
It's a crazy whatever.
Well, I don't want to see pictures if it's fucking haunted and there's like ghosts and shit.
Dude, I directed out for didn't you watch where I posted in the line group where I was on the news for directing it out for Halloween?
Yeah, I saw that.
It was that big ass greenhouse.
Oh, I didn't see the house in the background.
So it was
I was too busy looking at your beautiful face.
It was damn, I can't remember their name now. Mix something, I forget. Unbelievable. So this family was a doctor or something, and he built a house. His wife was the only one left. She lived to be 90 something, and she died in the house.
Oh, okay.
Mrs. McLean's, that's what it was. Because we have, do we still have it or do we leave it? We had Mrs. McLean's picture in a frame that used to hang in the house. So, never felt nothing bad. But like the third story used to be like a kind of apartment-y for like the help, because there's this old style.
The help.
The help. There's this old style. For one, they had like a bell, the old style doorbell where they ring it. It was inside a room, so upstairs would hear it. They had to come down.
Oh, no way. That was real? I thought that was just a movie thing.
No. Then it was also where there's a copper tube that runs from like, it was usually everywhere now, but we couldn't find but the one that was at the kitchen. And the copper tube would run through the walls, but where it came out of the wall, it was like a little horn. And then there's a little thing where you could open and close it. You walk into that to talk to each other through the house because your sound would travel through the tubes.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So I would go upstairs. It was half finished, like it needed redone, but it was good enough. I'd hang out up there, and I had a room up there with my Xbox and all that. It's on the third story. And there was times I'd be there pitch dark, and you just sense it, dude. You can feel something.
Yeah.
You can feel it. You don't see anything, nothing, but you can feel it. You know something's around.
Yeah.
So
that
I would have feelings here and there. And then one night me and my wife are in bed. Our one daughter's in her room and she's out cold.
Okay.
The other ones, I believe, are at their father's.
Okay.
So it's just me and my wife. If you walk out of our bedroom door to the right, well, if you walk out, it's like a big second story foyer. And then you go to the left, there's another room and another room. You go to the right and you go down a hall. Then there's a room to the left and then the bathroom and on the right. And between our room and the bathroom, and then if you go to the left, there's a door. That's what goes to the attic or the third story. In between, right next to the bathroom, between the bathroom and our room, there's like this sconce, old wall sconce light. It was on. Okay. Was it on or was it off? It was one of the two.
Well, there's only two options: on or off.
Regardless, let's say it was off. Okay.
Okay.
We're sitting there in bed watching TV. We had TV in our room, and all of a sudden, the hall light turns on. And both of us, dude, the light comes. All of a sudden, you see a light turn on, and we're both just go real slow, look at each other. What? My wife's like, did Lizzie just walk down the hall? Like, I never heard her say anything. I get up. No, her door's shut. She's out cold. Nobody was in the bathroom or nothing. And I walk over and I turn it back off. Here's the thing. It's an old sconce, and it's got a pull chain. Like, you got to pull it pretty good to go click, click to turn that thing on. I walk down the hall and I'm like, turn it off, go back to bed.
My eyeball's twitching right now.
Other thing that happened like that. So I also was really into antique radios. My whole family. My dad would restore them. So I had like tall, big ones. I had little tabletop ones. In the kitchen above the cabinets, because the cabinets were real tall, but then there was a lot of space on top where we'd had stuff up there. Old antique radio that actually worked. So I would leave it on real low on an AM station because we like the old antique like going on through the house, just the ambiance. And I would go in, and every so often, like it was like turned down. And I'm like, who keeps fucking with this thing? I can't even hear it. And I would always adjust it. And like literally, I had to turn the knob. One morning, dude, and you would think it's only at night shit happens. No. One morning, if you walk into our kitchen, you either go to the left out the back door or to the right. There's a little door goes into this little room with like a pantry that then goes into another room that's called the butler's serving room. That's got a sink where they get everything ready and then they take it into the dining room.
Okay.
Well, in the first one off the kitchen where our fridge is, and then I had a little table there with my Keurig. I walk up and I stand at my Keurig and I'm getting my coffee going. And again, I was like, somebody turn the damn volume again down. So I was like, I'll get it in a minute. And I'm sitting there making my coffee. Dude, the volume on that radio starts to slowly go up. I look up at that damn thing and the volume turned back up while I was standing there. I'm not kidding you. I kid you not.
I'm done. Oh,
weird.
I don't know if you can see them, but they're there.
Weird stuff, man. You'd hear stuff like walking around, but those were the two things that got me because it was like literally physical. Like the light turned on and then something while I'm standing there is turning the volume up. And I was like, right away, I was like, Lynn. And then she said, that's crazy because something like that happened to her too. I think it was turned down or something. She heard it.
Oh my God. Nope. Mm-mm.
Her house, when I first got with her, she lived in a little house in Tonawanda. And nothing ever happened. She's like, nothing's ever happened in this house until I moved in there. Right next door to her in a house, there was a guy that was in the military.
See, that shit follows you. Dude, they fucking follow people.
They will attach to people. They'll also attach to things like furnishings and shit. And if you move a certain furnishing to another house, it'll go there.
Don't you be passing your shit off to me.
I'm coming over.
Fuck you.
I'm not allowed over there no more.
Nope. I don't want no more mail. I don't want nothing.
So I'm at her house next door.
You can have this back.
A guy was in the military. He's real whatever weird. He ended up hanging himself in the basement.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. So I'm in her house and something I can't remember the exact thing, but a couple of things weird happened. But she's like, no, it's no. We moved our room. She had a room downstairs. We got together. We moved our room to the upstairs in a big room.
Okay.
And two things that happened in that room. First, one night we're laying there, and I swear to God, behind me, laying in the bed, I hear what sounds like a little girl calling faintly. You couldn't fully hear, but you could make it out as a little girl calling something. And I'm like, here's the problem. Behind me, I'm only 4 foot maybe from a wall and a window. It's the outside wall. There's no door or nothing. And we're upstairs. Why am I hearing like a little girl voice behind me? One night we're laying in the same room. My wife's laying on the bed and she jumped and she was like looking for me. And I was nowhere near. And I'm like, what is the problem? You'll never believe me. Something, I swear to God, something just went on my leg. Just tapped her leg. Like, another one.
Who is haunting you?
Now, the house I had on Goundry, where the lady is, across the street is another big ass old house. My uncle lived there.
Okay.
That house had shit that went on the third floor.
That house had some shit.
On the third floor, he had an apartment. And my older brother used to live up there. And he said he'd come home and there was like nails pulled out, doors would be open, weird shit.
Whoa.
But I stayed there one night. He was going out of town. He's like, you can just, because my little brother was up there. He said, well, why don't you come down? You can spend a few nights in my bed. I'm going out of town. He had this big, comfy bed.
Okay.
I sleep in that bed one night, dude, and I swear I heard hammering all night. Nothing going on, but it was just like the one room over, like somebody was putting pictures up or something. Boom, boom, boom. Another night, I'm laying in there. I'm starting to fall asleep. I'm almost out. I'm kind of half in and half out. And all of a sudden, real slowly, like, the blanket pulls down.
No, no.
Yes. And not like, dude, listen to me.
No.
I don't know if you ever had where you got like a slick blanket and a blanket will slide off your bed. Not like that. If you ever had somebody walk up to your bed and kind of get a hold of the blanket and pull it, it felt like pulling, like it was picked and pulled. And it slid probably a couple of feet down. And like it just slowly pulled right off of me.
No. Mm-mm.
I create a
Nope.
thing, pull it right back
Nope.
up.
That's some fucking Paranormal Activity movie bullshit. No,
This is not
I'm
live,
done.
people.
I'm
I'm
out.
telling you the honest truth.
Dude, I would be out. I'd be, I ain't coming back here no more. What the flying shit?
Weird, ain't it?
Okay, so the only other one I'm going to share. Oh, man. My wife and I, when we kind of first moved in together, we got an apartment. It's the apartment that we lived in just before we got our last house that we rented before moving to our current house. Okay. So this is circa 9 years ago. Laying in bed, and my wife's asleep. She's out cold. So I know it ain't her. I got my eyes closed. I'm on my side because I like to sleep on my side when I first fall asleep. And I'm laying there. And all is right with the world. And I shit you not, all of a sudden I hear, Brandon.
Good.
Brandon. In just my left ear. Only my left ear. And I go, mm-mm. 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 Laying on my right side, hear it in my left ear. Brandon. And dude, it's getting louder. And I can tell. I don't know what made me figure it out, but I could tell it's like a female voice, but it sounds just like a whisper, and it's like a gravelly kind of. It's not just Brandon, it's like Brandon, like that, dude.
An
It's
old lady or
fucking
something?
freaky. So after the fourth time, I opened my eyes. I really wish I didn't do that. Because I saw the bitch.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Old lady. Okay. Missing some teeth. Okay.
She's gonna gum you.
Kind of like what the fuck? But kind of like witch-ish looking, if you know what I mean, right? Just like picture whatever you can picture. Except like eyes were just black, like no whites, just black. Okay. And the mouth like came like up to the where my cheekbones are. It was like that
I'd be out of
fucking
there.
big.
See you
It was
later.
like that big, like for those watching. like that. What the fuck? I went, nope.
Nope.
Rolled over, grabbed my wife, pulled her in. Just my girlfriend at the time. And just like held on and kept my back to her because I'm like, if I turn my back on this bitch, she's gonna leave me alone. Everything's good. I got my lady, and we're snuggling, and I'm gonna keep her safe from this crazy bitch back here who's fucking haunting my shit right now. So yeah, fell asleep. Talked to the management company. Dude, this is like, I want to say a month before we moved out. Talked to the management company. We didn't ask when we first moved in, but I asked them, hey, did y'all have someone like pass away in our apartment? And dude, we had lived there for a couple years by this time. Okay. And they're like, yeah, matter of fact, there was a little old lady that lived there before you. I went, we're fucking moving. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. There's the alarm.
Already?
There's the alarm.
Damn, I still had another one to tell.
Well, here's the thing. We moved. twice now. 2 times. To the house that we used to rent and to the house we live in now. Every once in a while, I still get that bitch in my ear.
Really?
Yup. Mm-mm. Dude, it happened to me about 5 weeks ago. And it doesn't happen often. It's very, very rare. But every time, I just roll over.
Nope.
Nope. Grab my wife. Keep you safe, honey.
Well, I got a
whatever this bitch is gonna do, she's gonna get me first. I'll wake you up, make sure you get out.
I gotta squeeze in one more.
Yeah, uno más, and then I gotta go do baby duty.
So this one is interesting because this is probably one of my scariest ones.
Oh fuck!
It scared the piss out of me, dude. And I mean, I've had I had something lay on me. I've seen lights turn on, the radio turned up while I'm standing there. The blanket gets pulled off of me, but none of them felt like to be scared of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy I work with, we have the work van where I'm working doing tile for this guy, and I have a buddy that works under me. He's gone. We're driving home. We worked late one night, and we're driving through the country back on this road. He's like, "Oh, boss is wherever." He goes, "You want to see something cool? I know where there's some old freaky houses off this road."
Oh boy!
I'm like, "Yeah, let's check them out." It ain't quite dark, but it's getting there.
Of course, yeah. Let's check them out. Why not?
I love that shit.
Let's go fuck with the undead. All right.
We make a right. We get on this road, and there's a place called I forget the name of it. It's another. There's Berry Hill Mansion, and there's this one. I can't remember it. You can look. It's a big deal. When you get to it, there's a road. You make a left. Then you go just a little bit up, and you'll look off in the weeds and trees, and there's like a house that's been abandoned, just sitting down in there. It looks little tiny house.
Okay.
And he pulls over, and sure enough, it's kind of. No, we had another buddy of mine, the one that no, I'm not even going to bring him up. Another buddy with us. He wouldn't even get out of the van.
Yeah, that would be me.
So me and my work partner get out. We walk into the first house. It was kind of weird. And we walk in, look on one side, we kind of walk to the other side. And I think was that the one where I think we heard footsteps in that one. We thought somebody was there. And we just kind of hurried up out of there. I was like, that was weird, man. We pull up and just a little bit up, not like a lot, but a little bit up. There's another one. Mm-hmm. We both get back out again. The dude's in the car. I ain't getting out of here.
That'd be me.
This one, dude, we didn't see nothing. We didn't hear nothing. All right. But we walk in it, and we walk in there. It looks like it was just left. There was a couch. There was like a chair sitting there, like somebody would be sitting in it. There was a fridge. I mean, like it wasn't emptied furnished. Or nothing. It was not furnished well. It was furnished like if somebody was just poor and they just had enough. They just had their Like, you ever see like Sling Blade?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I kind of know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just like a scattered old little house. Mm-hmm. But the stuff there's like magazines on the floor. There was stuff left behind, like somebody just left or either died and it just got left like that.
Yeah.
We're like, this is kind of weird. And we started getting a weird vibe in it. We kind of walk the kitchen. We're walking through this living room to the back side of the house where the kitchen's to the left on the back end of it.
Okay.
Get all the way to the back end of it, and I look and I see the kitchen and I see the table and the fridge in there. And I'm like, this is just weird. It's like they just left. And then I turn around and I'm looking at them, and we both look at each other. And all of a sudden we got this feeling over us that was not it wasn't a happy feeling, dude. It was like a
GTF go. GTF.
You might as well have had something going, get the fuck out. That's what it felt like. But you didn't hear nothing. You didn't see nothing. We're sitting here, and all of a sudden, both of us, like, I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. Both of us just looked at each other, and we fucking ran, dude.
Jesus.
And think about that. It's not faking it because two dudes felt the same thing. They didn't say nothing to each other. We just both stand there. We both looked at each other and just ran. Actually, I could be wrong. It might be the house that had the footsteps. Maybe that's what it was.
Still.
All I know is just we never see nothing, but it gave you that feeling. It was a not happy, good presence.
No, thank you.
It made you feel like we were running. We were jumping, fucking about tripping over each other. Got in a van.
You're like, hurdle the couch. Get out.
Our other buddy was sitting in the van watching us run. His eyes were all wide open. Like, could you imagine seeing dudes just booking out of a house?
Yeah, see, I would have already like had the van fired up, ready to go, foot on the gas. The only thing holding that sumbitch is because I got my pulling up on the e-brake. See you guys tumble and tear out of that house like that. I'd be like, nope, you're on your own. I'm out, bitches. Gone.
Oh, dude, it was not an easy feeling.
Nah, I would have let you get in the van first, but still, I would have been ready to be the getaway driver.
I'll just tell you, I always believed in that shit, especially when shit happened to me. But I tell you what, I'm iffy on it because people forgive me, but I'm just going to tell you this. If you read in the Bible, when you pass away, you don't stay here.
Mm-hmm.
So, people think, oh, well, it was grandma's here. She's like, no. Mm-mm. Demons are around and they can pose as anything.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pose as your sweet granny just to get to you. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you might feel good. It might not do any harm to you, but it's never actually like a relative. It's never that because we don't stay here. You pass, you go to a certain area, and then when that time comes, then you all go up.
And you get to your quote unquote final destination.
That's right.
Whether it is in one place or another.
I've seen a documentary with these people that used to do ghost hunting. Mm-hmm. And they said, oh yeah, we were real into it until we found out. And then I can't remember, something happened and they said, it's the freaking truth, man. These are not, you think they're ghosts? No, they're not. Don't fuck around with them. You're wrong.
That's why I don't like talking about it, because I'm a big believer in when you openly speak about it, it's kind of an open invitation for things to occur.
I used to fuck with Ouija boards and like this.
Nope. Never done that. Never done any of that.
Probably why.
See, that's the thing. I count myself lucky because I've only had a few things happen and they were completely 100% by happenstance. I have never once proactively sought any of that shit.
Oh, yeah, I used to want to get all the gadgets.
Keep it away from me. Nope. I like scary movies and paranormal movies.
I know you got to go. But my mother's living with this guy one day. So I have this psychic circle.
I hate you.
And it's kind of like a Ouija board. Similar thing.
I hate you so much right now.
It's spelled with me and my mother doing it. For some reason, like Roscoe Ward came up or something.
Okay.
And it's one of her because she's a ward.
Mm.
She's at this guy's house, right? That she's living with at the time. And she played it to me. And there's a voicemail on the message machine.
Mm-mm.
She plays the message and it's like, I'm looking for Bonnie. This is Roscoe Ward. The guy's been gone forever.
What the fuck? Well, that was a weird show.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm definitely not gonna.
My wife suggested to talk about ghostly gooblers.
I hate you. Your wife's cool. Hate you. No, I don't. But I do have to get in and start taking care of baby girl so my wife can get some sleep, which means that I'm just going to be out in the living room in the dark with her and no one else, all alone in a big ass living room in our house after having this conversation. You son of a bitch. No, it's all good, dude. Okay, so 2 weeks is definitely way too long,
man,
for sure. That was circumstances beyond my control, but
you could still at least call a fella or something.
Hey, I sent a text message. Anyway, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
for not scaring the shit out of me, but giving me the heebie-jeebies so I can scare the shit out of myself later. Thank you. You
nice
dick.
seeing you. It's been a while.
Yeah, may or may not be here next Friday. It all depends on if the ghosts get me in my sleep. Anyway, for y'all out there listening, watching on the tubes of you, thank you very much. You are amazing and wonderful, and we appreciate
love you.
All of you. Thanks.
Later.
Catch y'all next time.